show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. With my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private session. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. With my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show.
All right, fam, come on in, smash that like button. We're about to jump on into it. We ain't wasting any time. Smash that likey like button.
Y'all insta this, y'all snap that, y'all diss this, and they snap back another
match. Oh yeah, are you ready? Let's go live, beaches. Come on now.
That shit in your face. It's like every day it's the same agenda. It's really not that hard to trace. Fuck it, we might as well face it. Accept it, whatever's wrapped in it. They'll come.
Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. The bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 test, 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 testing, 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 testicles, testing, 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 testicles, testicles. Welcome, everyone. Look at that sexy nut to episode 17 hundo and foie of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What's going on? Beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and you all hoes. It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode. Make sure as you're coming on in, smash that like button. That is an absolute guarantee. If you're not hitting that like button, you are a lazy fucking cunt, and you are not appreciated. Boo. Boo. We don't appreciate you. I'm kidding. All right, fine. I appreciate you. But hit that like button. It takes 2 seconds. It takes zero effort. Smash the like button. A lot of people get notified that won't get notified by YouTube because they're fucking cocksuckers. They don't want you seeing my content because I hurt people's feelings, but it's okay. We don't mind. We say what we gotta say. We say what we gotta say. Let's get into today's episode. I'm excited. Make sure, again, as you come on in, smash the like button. And if you want to join the Swole fam, check out swolenormousx.com for all the details. We are streaming live on YouTube. And of course, you can catch the podcast, Apple Podcast and Spotify. For the audio gains, you could bang your ear holes. Check out our other shows. We got some new stuff, actually. As everyone's getting their alerts and coming on in, we have a brand new audio experience. Just dropped a brand new Swolenormous audio experience. And of course, you could check out the Red, White, and Swole podcast, the Swolenormous Procast. Check out those other channels. Lots and lots and lots of juicy things going down on all the platforms. Very, very, very nice. Very nice. So how you doing? How are we doing? Let's see. It's Saturday, February the 13th. Let's get into the tip. Let's bust this nut open. Drop a comment down below. What did you smash today? Let's go deep. Let's get in it. Let's get after it. All right. All right, we got some Swole Slut today. Leo, cheers. Cheers, you raging alcoholic. Get some help. It's Saturday. Be nice. Hashtag Swole Slut for a chance to get today's Swole card. We'll be giving that away at the end of today's episode. Again, hashtag Swole Slut. Very, very, very nice. That was nice.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
That was nice. That was a nice one. That was a nice rip. Okay. Hashtag Swole Slut. What a beautiful card. Got some nice trim, got some nice black, some nice blue. It looks really nice, doesn't it? Looks really nice. Anyway, hashtag Swole Slut that beast right now. Hashtag Swole Slut. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got some new drops on the Papa Swolio channel, so make sure you're also checking out the Papa Swolio channel. Thank you. Thank you. Far too kind. Far too kind. far too kind. The Papa Swolio channel on YouTube. Give that a look-see. And of course, we got some brand new Virgie Toad. This was a gross one, but it was fun. It was fun. Virgie Tovar wants you to accept your body size. That's right. Stay fat. Stay fat. Virgie wants you to stay fat. So that's a live video over on the Swolenormous channel. Man, that chick is something else. That chick is something else. That's she's a standard. She's the woke standard. There's nothing, not too much levels up from Verge. Not too much levels up from Verge. Anyway, that's available on the Swolenormous channel. Some new salty sacks, some new nuts on chin. You can go and enjoy that right now. Babe, just an inch. Just an inch. After the Mancast. It's cold outside. After the Mancast, you can go and enjoy that. All right, let's get into some Swole Fam posts today. Oh, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got in the fam. Let's see what we got here. First post, Ana Luisa. Hey fam, today marks the 10th anniversary of my mom's passing. Oh, I usually post a long rant about how I feel, like I was forced to because all my other family does the same. It almost felt automatic, but this year, thanks to some brain gains, I didn't feel like I needed to do that. Just wanted to share. Thanks, fam. Well, thank you for sharing. Sometimes you realize you're doing it more for other people or more because you think that's what you're supposed to do rather than that's what you want to do. And hopefully you can take that lesson over into other areas of your life because you shouldn't do anything for other people's reasons or, you know, it's just one of those things. You don't have to bend yourself to other people's rules or other people's expectations. Karishma from inside the private group. Hi, fam. As I stumble around the gym and on Swole Fam. As I still stumble around the gym and on Swole Fam. Okay, let's start this again. Let me translate. Hi, fam. As I still stumble around the gym, I want to give a shout out to my first week at the gym. I tried. I'm so thankful to my friends who encourage me to be unapologetically myself, whether making me feel comfortable about posting gym selfies or being okay with missing parties so I can sleep on time to wake up for the gym. I am lucky to always have a supportive community around me. The problem was, I never really thought to reach out and seek their help or encouragement. Pillar number 1 of community gave me a smack upside my head and motivated me to reach out. I just feel lucky. These are my picks from the last 5 days of having the courage to show my best self on Instagram, Swole Saturday, because you never know who you might accidentally inspire. Indeed. Indeed. That's one of the benefits. That's one of the benefits of posting that you don't know. You don't see. Okay, so all you notice when you post online, when you post a picture, whether you're posting in the Swole Fam group or whether you're posting on Instagram or whatever, anytime you put out some kind of content, you only know what you see. You only know who actually commented. You only know you don't even know who liked the video. You just know, okay, you have X amount of likes. You don't know how much it impacted. It doesn't say, hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much did this post mean to you? You don't get that kind of feedback. You get very bland, black and white. Oh, someone viewed this. Oh, someone watched 3 seconds of this video. You don't get actual context of the impact. And the people that your posts impact the most, maybe they didn't even hit the like button. Maybe they didn't leave a comment. A lot of you don't leave comments on my videos or you don't hit the like button. A lot of you watching now haven't hit the fucking like button. You're watching live. So, you know, not everyone actually engages with posts. That's a whole different thing. So not everyone actually interacts the way you think that they will. So you never know who you're going to help. So if you have a thought, you have something that you think you want to share inside the private Swole Fam group or on your own page, it's like share it. You never know who it's going to impact. You never know who it's going to help. Where are you going, Tessie? It looks like you're trying to run away. What you doing, girl? What you doing? That's a nice card. Hashtag Swole Slut for a chance to win today's Swole card. Don't fuck around. Hit that like button and drop a hashtag Swole Slut in the comments below. Drop that shit down there. All right, Marty. Ooh, I don't have a Marty. Marty.
Mr. Strickland.
Okay, fam, how do you do? Okay, fam, how do you, period. So, okay, fam, how do you hit the reset button after a little backslide, been through some stuff and I let the program go for a little while, need to get back to it? Anybody else been through this? Stay strong and crush it, fam. Well, if you miss one day, it happens, or something comes up one day, it happens, but 2 days in a row, inexcusable. You know, just get right back on it. There's nothing fancy to do it. Either you do or you don't. You do your training or you don't do your training. You eat your food or you don't eat your food. You meditate or you don't meditate. You practice yoga or you don't practice yoga. There's no in between. There's no half pregnant. Either you are pregnant or you're not pregnant. Either you did what you needed to do, you did your 7 pillars, or you didn't do your 7 pillars. So It doesn't matter. You know, honestly, I'm glad you posted, but at the same time, posting doesn't do anything. So, you know, it's one of those things where you can, I don't like making this excuse all the time because people say, oh, you fall off, get back on. That just gives people more excuses to fall off more often. Well, just get right back on it. Oh, I fell off for a day. I think we normalize falling off too often rather than being relentlessly consistent and focused and make that more inexcusable to slack off on your shit. So don't even worry about it. Don't worry about falling off. It's in the past. No matter what happened, the reason, whether it's an excuse, whether it was your fault, whether it wasn't your fault, whatever it is, it happened. It's over. Just fucking start doing it again. Just do it. Everyone's been through it. Everyone's, quote, slacked off or burned out or under recovered. Everyone's been through this. Everyone. Some people multiple times a day. You kind of go up and down, up and down, up and down. Just get right back on it, bro. You got this. You got it, Marty. Mary, does anyone have the Peloton and think it's a good investment, or is it just another gimmick? I started going to the gym, but I only do cardio anyway. Thinking of getting a Peloton, but not sure. Thanks, fam. Why are you only doing cardio? You need to be lifting weights. If you're going to the gym, you should be lifting weights. Cardio and just cardio is a waste. Only cardio is a waste. I don't have the Peloton. I don't like bikes. I don't like the biking shit. I think it compounds terrible posture. I think you sit on it. It's tightening up your hips. It's tightening up your hamstrings. It's jacking up your thoracic spine, just hunched over all the time again. Stand up, go. You're better off practicing yoga. You're better off lifting weights. That's just my thought. I wouldn't spend thousands of dollars on a bike. I know people that have it, people that like it, but if you're only doing cardio and you're not doing weights, you're missing major components of your training. Missing major components. So yeah, it's up to you. It's up to you. Not my thing. I know some people that have it. They're very delayed though. I know their stock went through the roof, of course, because everyone's at home, but at the same time, their shipping, I think, is super, super delayed because they're out of like material or something like that for the bikes. But it's not a gimmick. You're cycling. I just think this cycling stuff is over. I really do think it's over. It's just a huge, not a fad, but I think it's just overblown. Overblown. But it depends. If you're going to be cycling all the time and you want to do it, you can go for it. I've never used the actual Peloton, but I guess they do have other pieces of equipment, but you are better off doing kettlebells and yoga and lifting weights. So first off, I would say, let's get Mary lifting weights at the gym. Yeah. Let's get you lifting some weights. I would say there's nothing wrong with it, but definitely don't only be doing cardio and definitely don't only be just sitting on a bike. Just my thoughts on it. Just my thoughts, man. Kettlebell, geez, you get so much more functionality from doing other types of exercise. I'm not a big fan of those types of training protocols that just jack up your posture like that. It's like riding a bicycle is one of those positions that's compounds the worst thing that humans do on a regular basis. Sit down, be hunched over, your neck's all jacked up, your thoracic spine, your hips, your knees, everything's all crunched over and static. It's like, why compound that? I never understood it. It's good to get from point A to point B though. All right, let's take this one. Megan from Mindfulness, but you all can drop in the comments if you used that actual product. I have not. Hey, Swole fam, I've been struggling the past month at work with being mindful of small details. I'm sent out on deliveries every day taking supplies and materials to electricians. I've put a lot of systems into place to double and triple check that I have everything before I leave the shop, but I keep making mistakes at least once a week. I can't recall a time where I've ever had such a terrible time remembering important details and following directions. I have zero excuses to explain why this is happening. My nutrition, workouts, and yoga and sleep and recovery have all been consistent. I'm determined to fix this and stop fucking up because I know it'll end up costing me my job if I don't. I know my meditation and brain gains need to start being my next area of focus. Any tips or advice I can take into consideration for helping me improve this facet of my life? All right, so you're forgetting. You're being very forgetful. You keep making mistakes. A lot of systems in place to double and triple check that I have everything before I leave the shop. Well, not the right systems. Not the right systems. If you're double and triple checking and you're still missing stuff, huh. Can't recall a time where I've ever had such a terrible time remembering important details and following directions. Well, could just be more mindfulness, could just be more clarity. I wonder what your nutrition is like. Just because your nutrition has been consistent, you could be missing things that might give you more brain fog. I'm curious as to the other types of nutrition and what else you're eating that maybe can help support your brain function and memory function. So definitely meditation, definitely brain gains to start, and get those systems in check. I mean, look, if you have a list of things you need to do, you check and you make sure and you just bring those things. I know it doesn't seem that complicated. So I guess without all the nuances of what's actually happening, but I'm sure a bunch of you dropped a comment here. Anyone else have issues with memory? Anyone else have issues with this type of thing? It happens. Let's see, Ricardo. Hey fam, I'm here at my son's karate class and it has me thinking, is it more beneficial like yoga or more physical training? Thoughts? You have the right to use this picture. I'm not sure why I'm looking at a picture here. This is just a reflected window and it says Ate school, like karate school. Okay. Is it more beneficial or more physical training? It's in between. I mean, in terms of like a functional activity, in terms of functional martial arts, I would say judo or jujitsu is the most functional because it's just going to give you the most actual physical tools to defend yourself. I don't have a ton of personal experience, but it's really, the grappling and striking is going to be the most important thing to learn. If you really want self-defense, I would recommend judo probably. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely not yoga. It's definitely physical. It's just a lot of discipline. It's good. It's good. It's good to have these little levels like belts where you can measure your competency against your peers. It's good for competition. It's great for self-esteem and self-confidence. So everyone's going to be different. I mean, any kind of martial arts that you stick to or that you really connect with, there's nothing wrong with karate. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not trying to knock karate. I'm not a karate expert or anything like that. So just my thoughts, my initial take on it, but it's going to teach a youngster discipline. Absolutely. And just physical control. I think you need to have physical interactions and altercations and know how to handle yourself. It'll minimize and mitigate any issues with bullying or self-confidence. Let's see, Denise. I used to be a Taekwondo instructor. It really is a mindset, but certainly physical, especially for adult classes. They extend to be geared more intense than the children's classes. Josh, done several years of martial arts, and in my opinion, jiu-jitsu is the best. Anyone else martial arts experience? Dun, dun, dun. Swole Sama, personally, I use martial arts as means for mental health as much as physical. Keeps me disciplined, and it's a way of moving. Meditation. Nice. That's great. It's great that your kid wants to get involved with it. That's great. Definitely awesome. Definitely excellent. It's definitely physical, that's for sure. But it's everything. It's everything. I mean, you should still be practicing yoga and lifting weights. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing all those together. Sherry, I worked out this morning even though I was sluggish and wasn't feeling it. Though I was seriously dragging ass and didn't get a good workout in, having to take a break in the shower washing my hair told me otherwise. A workout, even if you think a crappy one, that is a crappy one, is better than no workout. Keep chipping away. Agreed. Agreed. I agree. Papa Swolio agrees. I agree. All right. I agree, Beaches. Oopsies. We want to go to the knowledge cock section. There we go. Dancy. All right, fam. So excellent posts, excellent thoughts, excellent feedback. How many of you, let's see, we got Davor. I have trained karate for 4 years. It's great for flexibility. Christine, I watched The Karate Kid. Nice. That means you're an expert. Did you watch the TV show or the original Karate Kid? You're an expert. You're an expert. You're an absolute expert. The only bad workout, right? The only workout that you regret is the one that you didn't do. That's a common thing to think. Now, it's generally true. I mean, you're going to regret workouts that you do where you get hurt or you tweak something. So not every workout's going to be the best one. Not every workout you're going to write home and hey, this is the best workout I ever had. I'm so glad I did this and I hit a PR and I had the best pump ever. Not every workout is going to be a top 10, but most of the time when you start doing it, today I worked out and I wasn't going to do it. Not that I wasn't going to do it, but I did mobility and I was like, should I just take another recovery day from strength training and do it tomorrow just because my schedule got a little backed up. And then I decided, no, I'm just going to fucking do it. I'm just going to do it for 45 minutes or an hour, just bang out pick a couple things. And I had a great workout. It's always better than you think it will be. And, it's more important that you stay consistent. It's more important you stay consistent. It's more important that you did it, that you checked it off than whether or not it was the best workout ever. It adds up in the long term. In the long term, you're going to look back and be so grateful that you did it because all those, imagine if, let's say once a week, let's just say once a week. I mean, that's not that much. Let's say once a week, 1 out of every 7 days, you don't feel like training, right? 1 out of every 7 days, you don't feel like training. So is that 14%? So that's 4 times a month. And that's 4 times a month, 4 times how many months? 48. So that's 48 workouts a year. You didn't feel like going. So let's just say it was once a week. Once a week, you didn't feel like doing it, but you did it anyway. So 50 workouts a year. 50. Recognize there's only 365 days in the year. Did I do that math right? Right? 4 in a month. Yeah, 4 times 12 is 48. So 48 workouts in a year. That's a lot of workouts. That's a lot of sessions. So if you just skip those, imagine if you skipped all those workouts, that's 50 workouts in a year. 50 workouts that can not only be reinforcing discipline, but can be building your skills. Even if you didn't hit a PR, it doesn't mean you're not building muscle, doesn't mean you're not keeping that momentum in the right direction. So if you add shit up like that, it gets pretty intense. 14% of your week, 1 out of every 7 days, right? 1 out of every 7 days. You didn't feel like it. So if you skipped it, you're missing out and it's going to affect you long-term. All right. If you got a question, drop in the comments below, hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. So we got here, we got one from Trash Metal Lifter. All right. Thrash Metal Lifter. I was like, Trash Metal Lifter. That's pretty intense. All right. Thrash Metal Lifter. Thrash Metal Lifter. All right. Now we got it. We got it now. Thrash Metal Lifter. Let's see what we got here. Is that going to stay zoomed in? It does stay zoomed in. All right. Thrash Metal Lifter, squat or deadlift. Ooh. You're going to make me, you're going to make me choose. You're going to make me choose? Oh my God. How am I possibly going to choose? First off, both. I don't know why it has to be. Why is it always like that? Why do I always get questions? Squat or deadlift? Which one? Why? Why is it always a choice? Which one would you choose, squat or deadlift? I don't like these questions because it's never an or, it's a both. Why not do both? So this is a non-answerable question. It doesn't make sense. Okay, it's one of those silly things. Hey, if you had a gun to your head, you can only do one exercise the rest of your life. Squats or deadlift. What's the purpose? I hate the fucking favorite question. What's your favorite? Squats or deadlift? I like this one the best. Who gives a shit? They're both amazingly functional. They're excellent. So, I mean, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? If you're really trying to work more on your hip hinge and your total body strength, deadlifts. Squats are fantastic for legs. Deadlifts are more functional. And if you had to pick one, deadlifts. Because it's a total body exercise. Squats can be in some respect, but it's not a total body. It's not the same type of total body movement like a deadlift, and it's much more functional than a squat. Just because you're lifting something off the ground, rarely are you going to squat something that's on your back. Front squat's much more functional than a back squat. It just is, because you might lift something up and then squat and then stand up with it. But, if you're trying to get more of a total body exercise, deadlift. All right. Donzilla is losing it. Remember, if you got a question, drop in the comments below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swilio. Donzilla is losing it. Y'all. Let's get some y'all. 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 I have a lot of weight to lose. But I love lifting. Can I build and lose at the same time? Maybe. Some people think you can. It's very challenging. I would just stick around a maintenance level of calories and cut out the inflammatory foods, and you'll build muscle slowly over time, and you'll trim down some extra fat, minimizing your stress and minimizing your, maximizing your water intake and consumption, minimizing your stress, meditation, lowering cortisol levels, sleeping properly. So still lift, definitely lift. Everyone that thinks I'm going to lose the fat first and then build muscle after, you're missing the entire script. You're just off the plot. You need to make sure that you're lifting weights. You build lean mass, you're going to metabolize fat more and faster. Your metabolic rate will increase because you have more lean mass to maintain. So lift your weights, keep your calories maintenance level or slightly in a negative, but around maintenance level is fine. And just minimize your extra impact carbohydrates, eat plenty of fat, organ meats, all that good stuff. That's my take on it. You could do an elimination diet to figure out which foods work best for you. But if you're getting all your nutrition, then just keep your calories around a maintenance and you'll be fine. Keep your protein higher, your fats higher, your carbohydrates a little bit on the lower side, and you'll be totally fine. So you absolutely can. It depends more. The people that are more likely to build and lose are beginners, people that have a lot of weight to lose. If you're brand new, you'll respond to stimuli faster. If you have a ton of extra weight to lose, you're more likely to do so. Or if you've been detrained for a while and you're just getting back into the gym after a long period of time. So it's possible. It's not something that is my experience and my opinion, something that most people should focus on, because the micromanaging and just the absolute detail of everything, it's way too neurotic and way too over obsessive to be a functional part of someone's life. This is just my opinion. To be the most consistent, you have to make it the least friction. And if you have to micromanage and count and you're measuring your fat, because how are you measuring these things too? That's another thing. If you have all the technology, all the money to do DEXA scans, and you have the highest quality body fat measurements, et cetera, then you're actually getting quality feedback. If you're just doing a bioelectrical impedance, that's a plus or minus, it's somewhat accurate, or you're getting calipers done at a gym from some trainer who kind of does it right. You're not even getting proper data to actually gauge if you're doing that if you're making progress in that regard. So the quality of food, again, let's come back to the 7 pillars, Donzilla, and focus on the fundamentals. And a lot of those issues that you're probably dealing with will solve themselves if you're focusing on the quality of the food, all those other things, yoga, mindfulness, community. Seriously, it does work. So it does work. Jesse Martins, want to work out with me? No.
Matt Damon.
No, I don't. Not really. No. Why not? Why? Do I want to work out with you? Not especially. I don't know who you are. Nah. Yow. No, I don't want to work out with you. No, I don't want to. Yow. No hard feelings. No hard feelings, Jesse. Jay Keener 667. What are the best foods to eat during a cut? Not quite the question. The way you want to think about this question, it's going to come down to the calorie balance, but what foods work best for your body? So again, I'm going to sound like I always do this. I sound like a broken fucking record because I talk about the elimination diet. You're focusing on the right foods for you to eat. Focus on an elimination diet. If you have not yet actually cut out inflammatory foods and highly processed foods, if you haven't yet gone through this system of determining and customizing your food, it's not that black and white. You can't just, eat these foods, it's better for you. It depends on the person. People continue to underestimate the individuality when it comes to nutrition. Everyone's going to be different. It's very, very important, and it's essential that you focus on the foods that work best for your body. So the foods that I eat may or may not work well for you. So it's really a non-issue, and it doesn't even make sense for me to just throw shit out there like that. Because the best foods for me, grass-fed beef, I eat pastured eggs, I have some sweet potatoes and white rice on occasion. I have mostly fruits and berries and honey and stuff like that. I don't do a lot of vegetables, if any. So that's the way I've been eating, and I feel fantastic. whenever I want to lean out a little bit more, I just cut down on carbohydrates and sugars and stuff. I would eat less fruit. I haven't thought that way in a while, but all I do is just drop some of the fruit and and sweet potatoes or any carbs, and boom, you'll lean out because you drop water weight. And if you're getting enough protein and fat, you'll maintain muscle mass if you're training hard. Feels fantastic. Kobold to Swolebald. Kobold to Swolebald. Good question. Good name. I mean, do you have any meal prep tips? Meal prep tips. How vague can you get with the question? Do I have any? Probably. Yeah, I guess. Make all your food at one time. I don't even know where to start with that. Do I have any meal prep tips? Buy in bulk, cook in bulk. If you're trying to prep in advance, I don't do advanced meal prep anymore. I used to when I was out of the house or out of the office all the time. I would cook a ton of sweet potatoes. I would cook a ton of grass-fed beef, but I would do ground beef and I would make patties so I could just grab it and eat it. You know, if you're training in a gym or you're on the go, you want to grab things in the car, you want to eat with your hands. So I just eat sweet potatoes with my hands. Just grab a sweet potato and fucking eat it. Yeah, I mean, there's really no meal prep tips. It's just, this is how you meal prep. You just cook your shit in advance. Yeah. One thing I just recommend, I mean, personally, I always use like glass containers. I don't like plastic. I eat my food cold. I'm very simple. I don't like microwaves. I don't like plastic. Yeah. Schedule it, execute, prep it. I mean, aside if you don't have any like specific questions about meal prep, it's just like you make your food in advance, make it ahead of time. Just a really vague question. Hard to really even, where do you start with meal prep besides from just like, hey, cooking. Yay. Melanie XH. How can I get off a weight loss plateau? Depends on why you're on a plateau. You see, all these questions are really unanswerable because it depends on all the nuances and the details that I don't have from these general questions. How can you get over it? You could eat less food. You can cut out on some of the foods that you're eating that are probably causing you issues. I don't know what your nutrition's like. You can cut down on some of the carbohydrates. I don't know if you're eating dairy or processed carbs or grains and gluten. These are things that might be causing inflammation issues. You could sleep better, longer or consistent sleep can help lower stress and lose some extra weight. Hydration. So, you know, it's calorie balance, but it's also food quality. Food quality is going to be paramount, more important in my opinion, because it's going to take care of a lot of the food quantity issues. If you're eating the foods that you should be consuming, you'll be more satisfied. So it depends also what you're doing for your training, Melanie. So you can mix up your lifting. I don't know what you're doing for your lifting. Make sure you're lifting weights, practicing yoga, 7 pillars all day long. Hard to tell you what to change if we don't know what you're doing currently. So I just kind of these general questions. I just have to throw shit at the wall, throw out some ideas. Maybe the person will be listening later and kind of, okay, get some context, right? Try to throw out some ideas because it's hard to answer when I don't have the actual data. So I'm just trying to give some things to think about. Joel Nartson, Joel Lennartson. I don't know. I'll stick with that one. I'm sticking with Joe. I do push-pull legs and never have a rest day. Is that bad? Yes. Max 1 rest day in a week. So you do have a rest day. You literally contradict yourself. Surprisingly, you contradict yourself in that one little short sentence blurb or sentence or two. So push-pull legs or chest back, legs, arms. I mean, it doesn't matter. All right. Here's the real shit of it. The 7-day week cycle is a load of crap. It really is. So the calendar, your body has no fucking idea. 7 days, 8 days. The calendar restricts people too much with their training. Okay. It doesn't matter if you do a 7-day style, a 7-day cycle or an 8-day cycle. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you do everything within 7 days. It's just a calendar. It doesn't fucking matter. Life is a constant roll. The calendar is just a way for humans to make sense of this world that doesn't make sense. It's our way to, so we have this little, ooh, I feel comfortable and safe and controlled because today is called Saturday. It's the sun came up. It's just something that we fucking did. It's very arbitrary. So it doesn't matter. Do push, pull, legs, rest, and then do push, pull, legs, rest. You should be resting. I mean, that's a lot in between. I would definitely recommend push, pull, rest, and then legs. What about push, pull, rest, legs, rest, and then push, pull, rest, legs, rest, push, pull, legs, push, pull, rest. I think 3 days in a row is pretty tough. So you're doing 2 upper body days in a row. And if your upper body is wrecked, how are you doing legs? How is your upper body really supporting and engaging? And how is that safe to train your legs when your upper body is destroyed? Because your upper body does a lot of work. You have to think about that too. Are you putting your legs at risk for your upper body being compromised? Because if your upper body is destroyed and you're doing RDLs and your back isn't activating properly because it's really sore and you're stiff, just think about this. Your training, your leg day can affect your back day. If you do legs and then back the next day, I've tried this before, and you have to play around with different splits, because if your legs are absolutely fucked up, and then the next day or two you try to do barbell rows, for example, and your legs are destroyed, you're literally putting your body in a position where you could pull a muscle, you can strain something because the muscle has micro trauma and it's broken down, it's sore and it's hurting. And then you're putting more stress on it. So you're actually putting yourself at risk. You got to be careful with that. So it really depends on, it's not so much that you did 3 workouts in a row. It's also important to understand that I don't know from just what you said is the volume. How much volume, because you could be doing a little push, a little pull, and a little legs, and it's fine because you have enough, you're not doing enough volume, you're not doing enough workload to really negate the recovery period. So you might be recovering enough with that one day, just because if you have one rest day between your pull, it's been 3 days or whatever since your last pull session. So if you're not doing a ton of volume, you're not overloading yourself too much, that frequency is not bad. So it depends on how hard you train. And you can that's why I generally like to do chest and back, and then do legs, and then do arms, and then rest, chest and back, legs, arms, rest, chest and back. And that's a good way to do it too, or push, pull. Yeah, I mean, there's different ways to do it. There's so many different workouts to do. But again, if I feel like I need another recovery day from resistance training, I will take another recovery day and just do some more yoga. Nothing wrong with that. So it depends on the volume. It's a good question. And you definitely want, and when I say no days off, you don't want rest days. You don't want rest days in the sense that, hey, I'm not going to do anything today. You want active recovery. So it doesn't mean that just because you didn't lift weights doesn't mean you sit around on the couch doing nothing. A lot of people treat that, hey, I need a rest day. I need one, today's my rest day. People just sit around, do nothing. That's awful. You should be doing some mobility, doing some yoga, making sure that your body, you're aiding the recovery for your body. Nothing wrong with taking an extra day off. All right, hashtag Swole Slut for a chance to win today's Swole card. It's time to go fucking deep. Are you ready? Hashtag Swole Slut for a chance to win the card. Are you filthy? Are you ready for some deep action? Going deeper.
That's deep.
We are going deeper. Drop some dookie in the comments. Welcome, Swole fam. All right, so a reminder for those who just might be tuning in now. Make sure you check out our other shows. We got some new stuff everywhere. We got the Swolenormous audio experience, got the Daily Swole, of course, Red, White, and Swole, and the Swolenormous Procast. Make sure you're subscribed to those shows wherever you're listening to this. And if you have not yet left a review on Apple Podcasts and iTunes, please do so. Makes a world of difference. Leave that fucking review. And of course, we have the Papa Swolio channel, revamped and extra delicious over there on YouTube. So check that out. Got that vertical game strong, that vertical vid action. Check it out. I hope you enjoy the new channel. So check it out. Papa Swolio right here on YouTube. Add a little bit more context. Going to be posting a lot of cool stuff over there. So if you're not yet subscribed to the Papa Swolio channel, make sure you go and do so. And on the Swolenormous channel right here on the YouTubes, Virgie Tovar wants you to accept your body. I know.
Come on, stop whining.
I know. Virgie Tovar wants you to accept your body size. Oh, the last time I cared what Virgie thought, I don't remember.
Inconceivable!
I don't remember the last time I gave one single iota of a fuck about what she thought. But Maybe you do. Maybe you do. I don't know. You can go and go check it out on the Swolenormous channel. Anyway, I'm turned to stone. Okay, we got some Duke at Duke posts. Are you ready? Let's see what we got here. What we got here today?
What's in the box?
Oh, what do we got here? All right, public service announcement. Ooh, public service announcement. Let's see what we got here. All right, PSA. Let's see what we got. PSA. Children are 242 times more. Oh, I can't wait to hear how they got these fucking numbers. Children are 242 times more. Where did you get that number? Where did you get that number? Come on. Seriously. Children are 242 times more likely to develop an eating disorder than type 2 diabetes. I don't know. I don't know about that. How we talk about food and bodies with our kids matters far more than how much sugar they eat on Valentine's Day or any other day. This fucking chick is back. Mama, stay well. Okay. Well, we got a caption here. We do got a caption. Let's see here. Can I bring this up more? Okay. We got a caption. I know. So much fear is instilled in us as parents about our kids' health, and as well-meaning and loving parents, of course, we want the best for our kids. Here's the thing though. According to the research, the research. Yes.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Yes, the research. Yes. I remember the research. Yes. It was a day long ago. Let's see here. All right. According to the research, our kids are extremely vulnerable to eating disorders. Far more, 242 times to be exact, than type 2 diabetes. How we talk about food and bodies. How do we talk about bodies, fam? How we talk about food and bodies with and around our kids is critical. Fostering healthy relationships with food and positive body image in our kids is significantly more important than how much candy they eat on Valentine's Day or any other day. Well, I think having healthy relationships with food, I don't think it's the relationship with food that's important. I think it's the parents feeding their kids the right food, real food. Then they'll have the relationship that they'll have. Like you don't need a relationship with food. You understand? You don't need a relationship with food. There's no relationship there. You need to eat to survive. What you should be doing is eating real food to survive, not eating garbage, fucking shit food, fake ass trash. So I think you would need proper parenting. Good parenting will take care of it. Worrying about these stupid ass studies, kids are going to develop an eating disorder. Well, maybe an eating disorder is better than type 2 diabetes. What do you think about that? I don't know. 242 times more likely, considering an eating disorder is like an opinion almost. Like you have to kind of get diagnosed, like, oh, you have an eating. A lot of people have issues and concerns, and to actually classify it as an eating disorder, that's subjective, honestly. But I know there's definitions, and of course, I'm not a professional like in that sense. I'm not trying to downplay it, but I don't know. An eating disorder might be better than type 2 diabetes in some instances. Just putting that out there. Type 2 diabetes, that ain't good. So you're not running away from something good. You're going a different direction. So parent your children better. I think we need that more than anything else, don't we? Okay. You know what I just noticed here? Check this shit out. What is going on here? All right. You see this post? We'll get into this post in a second. Check this out. Wait, actually, no, let's go back to this post. Let's go back to this one. All right. What do you notice here? Liked by Riley Laster, RD. So you got that registered dietitian. Got that registered dietitian here. Oh, Riley's jumping in on this post too. Who is this biche? Man, she really likes all this trash. All right, what we got here? All right, this picture says, this is from the Embodied This is a shared post. This is from The Embodied Journey. God damn it. If you go on Instagram and you're thinking, what's my Instagram handle going to be? Let's go with The Embodied Journey. Sounds pretty miserable. It just doesn't sound appealing. The Embodied Journey. Well, that's a great name to choose. The post shows I really like the term overweight. Over what weight? Over the weight that the oppressive paradigm of diet culture deems acceptable, or perhaps the weight that socially constructed beauty and thin ideals have dictated? I'm confused. Well, fuck, you and me both.
Matt Damon.
You and me both. I am plenty confused. Trust me, I am plenty confused. Overweight. You know exactly what weight. You're fat. You're over the weight that should be your weight for your height. Why do you have extra weight for your height? Because you have extra food in your mouth and your body doesn't do enough actual movement. Anyway, all right, here's the caption posted from Diets Don't Work Haze. Okay. I once had a dietitian say to me, why call yourself overweight? What weight are you over? A predetermined weight in your mind? A weight that is supposedly best for you? Over what weight are you over? Think about it. She was right, and I always use this line when someone asks or says, but they're overweight. Really? Oh, what's with this fat philosophy? Can you imagine if these people actually took their mind-bending logic and applied it to actual science and development and actually put this towards and put this like towards like their own personal effort to improve themselves? Can you imagine if people actually took this energy? This is fat philosophy. This is literally fat philosophy. It just hurts your brain trying to like dissect it. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more, shall we? Let's see. We got one from Reagan Chastain. Dances with fat. Why are there always the same people?
What's in the box?
That was a nice out. All right, here we go. What we got here? What we got? What you want? What we got here? All right. Reagan, if you are peddling weight loss, at the absolute least, be honest that by far the most common outcome is short-term weight loss, followed by complete weight regain with a good chance that they will gain back more than they lost. And that is this one sentence? Yo, fat activists, can we get some punctuation? Can we get some punctuation with your cheeseburger, please? I can't, they're hard enough to read without punctuate and this is separate from and the punctuation, the lack thereof just makes it worse. At the absolute least, be honest that by far the most common outcome is short-term weight loss, followed by complete weight regain with a good chance that they will gain back more than they lost, and that if your client that has that experience, it's absolutely not their fault because it's exactly the experience that the research says they will have. Better yet, don't sell weight loss. No periods, not even at the end. Don't sell weight loss. Okay. You realize we're not talking weight loss. We're talking fat loss. Fat loss. Why are they saying weight loss? We don't want you to lose muscle. We're not trying to get you to lose bone density. We're trying to get you to lose that extra human that you're keeping on your body. Why is it on your body? Because you try to keep on pushing intuitive eating and this like anti-diet fat phobia nonsense and this diet culture shit to make you feel better about not having to change. You don't want to take personal responsibility, so it's easier making these confusing shit posts that people get confused on and then and they don't respond because they don't want to get canceled and deleted from the internet because everyone's a fucking puss knocker. There's a caption here too, so we'll finish on this. Just a reminder that if you tried to lose weight and you lost a bit at first, then gained it all back, then you had the experience that all of the research said you would have. If you're in one of these studies and you're in one of these research studies, chances are you need other types of help. All right. The people that are crushing it aren't doing these research studies. I always wonder who the fuck does these research studies. I've said this so many fucking times. Who are in these studies? When do you ever get approached for a study? You don't, because you're healthy and you take care of yourself and you're crushing it. Oh, let me go do a study because they're having a study down at the university. No, those are people that need like $25 or whatever gift card they give away. They have nothing better to do. I don't know who comes across this shit. So yeah, you're pretty much scraping up all the failures for your study. Just saying. Who goes to a weight loss study? Who's giving this kind of information? Who's doing this in their free time? People that aren't working, people that aren't having success. So if you take a lot of people that aren't having success with their weight loss and you do a study, oh, you mean it's going to show that they didn't get results? Oh, shocker. Who the fuck does these fucking studies? Who does these studies? Not the people that are crushing it, not the people that are, no one doing the 7 pillars, that's for sure. You're not doing research studies on weight loss. Track yourself. No people crushing it are doing these fucking studies. So you're not getting a good population for your study. So your study is a load of fucking shit. Okay. The only reason that so many people sell weight loss is because it's so profitable. That's why people sell anything to make a profit. Who are you? You have no idea how business works. A business makes money. People sell things for money. Money. Everything's profitable if you make a profit. If you make more, fucking. And the only reason it's so profitable is that it almost never works. That's not why. But they convince us to just keep trying. So you're a weak-willed, low self-esteem person that can just be convinced to keep on doing something. Jump, lemming, jump, lemming, jump. No, you want to lose weight. So now what you're telling me is that you're so frustrated because you can't figure out how to lose weight that you're just going to say, fuck that. Riots, not diets. Anti-diet. Follow me. It's the culture. Meh. I wasn't successful. I failed. So now I'm going to create an activist movement around my failure. She continues. We can get off the weight loss roller coaster and pursue our dreams and goals in the bodies that we have. Okay. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and pursue my dreams and goals in the body that I have. I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know what anyone else is going to do. I don't know what is this altered carbon? Can we just change bodies now? Is there something I don't know? Is there something I don't know? I think it'd be cool to pursue some goals and dreams in a different body. I think that'd be cool. That's some sci-fi shit right there. But I digress. I'm just going to have to settle for my own body. All right, we got some hashtags. Ooh, I could do that in one breath. I can do that. I can do that one breath. I got this one. I got this. Hold on a second. Hashtag anti-diet, ditch the diet, riots not diets, body positive, size acceptance, body liberation, fat acceptance, fat activism, honor my curves, PS blogger, F your beauty standards, diet culture, F your beauty standards. You put that twice with a capital E. That's the same fucking hashtag, body trust, fat positive. Jesus Christ. My God.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Wow. Wow. Did I say wow?
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Unreal. Unreal. Josh, if we can get different bodies, I want a taller one. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Let's see. Bottle of Dreams. You do them because you need credits for passing a course. You can do that. You can get credits like when you're at a university and you're at these places, because a lot of these, that's where the studies are actually done, often at university. So students will get credits or get bonus or get some kind of benefit to go to the local, I don't know, the local marketplace at the college. Hey, save 10%. Here's a gift card for $5 if you come in and fill out this thing. I've done research studies. You give some incentive and you sign people up and you're trying to get people, because there's no benefit. There's really no benefit for someone doing a study. So you're trying to You have to get funding for a study and hope that people do it and hope that they're honest and whatever. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of studies have students as their sample. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Participate in our study and we'll give you free donuts. Booger Bubble, the people crushing it are out there living their lives and being swole sluts. Oh, God. Let's see. Becoming divine. Is it me or did the fat acceptance movement hijack the word curvy? They hijacked everything. The fat acceptance movement, it's gone completely. It's literally whatever they want to say. The fat acceptance movement, they use white privilege. They use diet culture. They use white supremacy. They're talking about the patriarchy. We've read some ridiculous posts. I know a lot of them are the same, but it's fun to read. It's fun to read because it's hilarious. It doesn't make sense how someone can actually, it's shocking when you look at that and you think, man, someone actually thinks these things. Someone actually wrote that. And sure, some of these accounts, some of them are troll accounts, but a lot of them aren't. And what's the difference? They're still real. They're still an account. It's still out there. It's still information that people are responding to. Whether or not it's a troll account, the comments a lot of times are real. You have real people following and real people commenting. Someone might be doing it as a joke, but still spreading garbage information. And you all know it's not fucking troll accounts. There are always troll accounts. Always. This is real shit. These are real fucking people. And a lot of these posts that we share, a lot of these shit posts, it's a real person. It's a registered dietitian or some weight loss coach or God, whatever it is. I'm just curious as to where these people are in real life. Because I never want to be around them. I never want to go there. I live in Florida. I live in Florida, so I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe from stupidity. Ironically so. It's ironic that Florida is being looked at as like, wow, I want to move to Florida. When before, or like you go back a year or two, it's Florida man. Everyone in Florida is dumb. Now everyone's looking, oh, nice weather. And you're not under an authoritarian dictatorship. It's like, maybe I'll move to Florida. Everyone's not so bad now, is it? Not so bad when everyone else is living in a totalitarian regime. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Let's see. Fat people tell me that I am sick because I lost weight. No, I put the discipline, hard work, and effort to lose weight and to improve my health. There you go. Y'all. Let's give away some swole card. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. We need some swole sluts in the house. Where are my swole sluts at? I know there's some. I know some of y'all. We got some sluts in the comments. All right. Let's give away the swole card, shall we? Hashtag swole slut for a chance to win today's swole card. Let's give a little swole card. Scrolling. Missed the card. One more time. We'll do it again. Oh, for Juan. Oops. I clicked off that. Scroll. Nothing. Scroll. Front squats. Nothing. Meal prep tip. Nothing. Maria, congratulations. Oh, everyone loves a good swole slut card. I know a lot of you are going to be bummed out, but Maria, congratulations. Oh, stop. Stop.
Come on. Stop whining.
Stop. Be nice. Congratulations, Maria, on winning today's swole card. If you didn't win,
stop whining.
If you didn't win, you all come back. Y'all come back tomorrow. We got some more cards. Don't worry. Swole slut's not going anywhere. You're all not going anywhere. It's swole slut's not going anywhere. Trust me. Trust me. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. But always a chance to win right here on the daily. So make sure you are showing up and you are playing. Everyone say congratulations to Maria. Y'all. Maria. Y'all. Congratulations. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com, swole card 17 fois. And your mailing address in the body of the email. Everyone's saying it's going to be cold tomorrow, huh? Negative 18 in North Dakota. Bro, fucking move. A snowstorm in Texas? Oh my God. A snowstorm in Texas, negative 18 in North Dakota. Jesus Christ. It was hot and sunny today. So I think in Florida, I think I'm fine. I think like in terms of weather, but man, I thought the polar vortex already came. So maybe it's still underway. So be safe. Be safe. 26 degrees. Oof. Be safe. Be safe out there. Be safe. Be safe. Let's nut this beach. Come on now. -8? -8? Fuck that shit. Fuck that noise. -8, no thanks. No thank you. No thank you. Pass. Super pass. Hey, I'll tell you, I moved to Florida for that reason. I don't want to deal with that shit. Oh, you juicy beaches. Oh, you're all so lovely. You're all just so lovely. You're so beautiful. Yeah, you're beautiful. You're a beautiful fan. You are. You are. I didn't forget. Nailed it, as always. Oh, I nailed it. Oh, Jesus Christ. The whole episode. No problems, and now, wait. Haha. I got lyrics. Making sick gains on the daily swole. Making sick gains with the swole fam. Swole fam. Swole fam. Swole fam. Swole fam. Swole fam. Anyway, something like that. All right, fam. Thank you so much for joining me. Hey, guess what? Guess what? A couple things tomorrow. Tomorrow we have Ask Papa Swole live. So we'll be doing a lot of questions tomorrow. We did a bunch today, but we'll do more tomorrow. So tomorrow, Ask Papa Swole live. And let's see. We got accountability meeting on Monday. Yay.
Yow.
And right now we got some other videos. So if you haven't checked out the Nuts on Chin on the Swolenormous channel, brand new drop today on the Papa Swole channel as well. And we got some other videos and other things coming in the next day or two. Been doing some like revamping and some reorganization with a bunch of content. So make sure you're plugged in for that and you're ready. You're ready. Oh my God. Oh. Ooh. Oh yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Yeah, make sure you're ready. Make sure you're ready. Make sure you're plugged in. Make sure you're ready to crush tomorrow and this week. So have a great evening. Eat well. Train. Do whatever. Do whatever you do on a Saturday night. And more content coming your way tomorrow. So enjoy. I'll let you all know. I'll hit you in the Swole text. But tomorrow during the episode, I'll let you know what the new release is. So peace, McGeese. See you tomorrow. Deuce, Magoose. Your boy, Papa Swole. Oh. Ow.
Crazy flow, need a straight
All right,
jacket.
Falcon, we
Cash
fucking
flow,
nailed it.
bank at it.
I know. Another day, another dollar, Falcon. Just another day. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, eh, Falcon?
Thinking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans, I don't need help. I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad. It's like,
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
that's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's the bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element.